Hello everyone, this is Joyce Fernandez and I'm going to give you a quick tour of our course site. It occurred to me this morning that some of you had no idea what you were really signing up for, or you've never had an online class before, or even understood what a hybrid is. The reason why you're confused is because each teacher interprets hybrid maybe in a different way. When at the point of registration for our class, you should have seen, and it's still there, a note that said these are the required meeting dates, and you would see some dates that we had to be in class face to face. It did say that half the work was going to be online and the rest would be face to face. That's what my hybrid is. It's designed for repetition. It's designed for time for you to mull and to work on your presentations in between the times we see each other. There's a lot of independent work associated with taking an online class, but with guidance. I'm there to mentor you. I'm there to pull you through, so you are not alone. So I'm going to turn it around and show you what the course looks like. Week 1 is where we begin. I usually have an announcement of some sort or a little something for you to read. You should read that, and then you can see all the tools you need for this class laid out for you. Here is our course syllabus and calendar right in here, and you open this up and you see right here in the opening part of the syllabus these required dates in face-to-face class to present our speeches and to listen to each other as well. So write these down. Make sure you have the time off from work. Work around these. There are 7 times. February 1st when we meet, I will be doing an introduction to the class. So I'll answer questions then and we'll review. February 15th is going to be our very first speech, the In the News. But before that happens, I will have prepared you, both online and in person. And then we continue with the next speech, March 8th, which is the informative speech. Then right in here, we're going to take a break, spring break for a week, come back with persuasive speech on March 22nd, and then we have some time in between. And you have April 5th for your next speech, which is personal experience and brief opinion. And then the final word, free choice speech, April 9th. And this May 3rd, it's for makeups. So it's laid out very well. 7 days we're together, 7 face-to-face and 7 days purely online. But even when you are purely online, and even when you're face-to-face, there's always every week discussion boards. So as you review here, you will see only when the speeches are due and when our journals are due. All this will not feel so odd to you as the class continues. So for this week, go back to week 1 and do whatever in that folder. Every week there'll be another folder. So here there's a checklist to read, our first discussion board, our second discussion board, this cute, I think it's cute, just for fun video by Charlie Brown, and then a file, an essay on the benefits of public speaking. This might help inspire you. Our text is over here. I am asking you to read the last part of the text first. It's the appendix or the summary, and it's very important to know what the content is going to cover. All these chapters here are here for you to read as you need them. This will sound very familiar to a writing class that you've had in English for the last 12 years. So some of you have this content down. Others need the review. There is a difference between oral communication and written communication. However, there's so much overlap that this is an excellent text to get you to that position. But the appendix, what says your first speech, and down here they have the public speaking pyramid. I don't know why they put number 1 here and number 2 there, but anyway, foundations of public speaking, speech preparation, practice, and the conclusion is 1 little paragraph. Very important to read good foundational work, and I will be lecturing on these topics as the semester continues, but it's good for you to have it in your mind now. The more good information you put in your brain cells, the more the synapses will fire when you start to make connections, especially aha moments for yourself. So this is week 1 here. This is what you do. So read the appendix, participate in the 2 discussion boards, watch Charlie Brown video, read through the benefits of public speaking, and then come to class next week. Although next week, you are going to have another week of folders. I just clicked out of the student view, and this is what you are going to see in the future. Week after week after week after week, there are more folders. For example, next week, not that you have to do anything about this now, you are going to get some lecture notes. You're going to get a video on the basics of public speaking, and then 2 more discussion boards. And then in the news handout, I'll be discussing this in class. And then over here, instructors. I have to change some of these dates. Notice that. I have to change some dates. Yes, I do. But the point is that every week there's a folder, and every folder has assignments in them. I will not check up on you on these assignments. I do not know if you're actually reading or not reading, but I can tell you the students who receive A's at the end of the semester always report to me they did read the book. They read it. They didn't memorize it. They didn't have to take notes on it. Some of it was familiar to them from their written communication background, but others said it was very encouraging to know they were on the right page and they were doing what they were supposed to do in this class. So the textbook is a supplement, but it is a tool. And so as a student, you use all the tools, but they're all contained in our course site. You do not have to go out and buy a book or go to the library. It's all right here. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that because I know some, like I said, I know some students, they've never been online before, and this class is half online, half face-to-face. But the best part is when we do our presentations, we're doing them with all together. So the support will be there for you in the classroom where we should have it, right? Yeah. All right, my friends, I am signing off. I can't wait to meet you all next Wednesday. I think it's February 1st already, in C111, which is the Fall River campus. It's a great classroom. It's a large classroom. I think it holds 100 students, and right now there's 11 in our class. Hopefully by next week we have a few more students who have registered, but if it's the lucky 11, I'm good with that too. I will see you next week. Have a really nice weekend.